Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peek behind the curtain and find out what the big corporations are really up to. Today we're looking at SharpLink Gaming Incorporated, and it seems they've had a little oopsie with some numbers. This is an amended report, which means they filed something before, realized they made a mistake, and are now correcting it. And what's the correction about? Well, it's about the amount of Ether, that cryptocurrency, they've been holding. So SharpLink Gaming Incorporated, a company involved in gaming, obviously filed their original report back on the 12th of November 2025 to share their financial results for the quarter ending the 30th of September 2025. But surprise, surprise, they needed to update the amount of Ether mentioned in their press release. It's like a quick correction to a math problem that affects their assets. This new filing, this 8KR, is basically just attaching the corrected press release. They're not adding a whole new set of financials or announcing a major business change, but rather refining a specific detail about their digital assets. Think of it as putting a freshly printed sticker over a part of a public notice. Now, what's really interesting to me is how they've disclosed their stock. Their common stock is trading under the ticker symbol SPET on the Nasdaq stock market. This lets us know they are a publicly traded company, meaning their financial health and any updates like this are public information for all to see. The core of this amended filing is under item 2.02, which deals with results of operations and financial condition. The company is essentially saying, hey, we told you about our financial results and the press release, but we need to tweak the numbers related to our Ether holdings. This kind of correction, especially with digital assets, can be pretty significant. The value of cryptocurrencies can swing wildly, so getting that number right is important for investors to understand the company's true financial picture. It's also important to note here how they are framing this information. They specify that this particular updated information and the press release won't be considered filed in the same way other parts of their reports are. This is a common legal distinction, meaning they are not accepting the same level of liability for this specific update as they would for, say, their audited financial statements. It's like saying, here is the updated info, but we're not embedding it into our formal legal record in the strictest sense just yet. And as for exhibits, the main one here, Exhibit 99.1, is the updated press release dated the 12th of November 2025. This is where all the revised details about their Ether holdings would be. They also have Exhibit 104, which is the cover page interactive data file, a standard for electronic filings that makes the information machine readable. Interestingly, the report is signed by Rob Fithian, Co-Chief Executive Officer, on the 12th of November 2025. This tells us leadership is aware and signing off on this correction. So, what's the story here? SharpLink Gaming Incorporated is filing an amendment because they had to correct the amount of Ether they reported. While this isn't a massive strategic shift, it highlights the volatile nature of digital assets and the diligence required in reporting them. For investors, this is a reminder to always check for amendments and updates, as crucial details can be refined. It also suggests that Ether is a meaningful part of their asset portfolio, and getting that number accurate is key to understanding their financial strength. Now, looking at this from a Warren Buffett perspective, you always want to understand the core business. SharpLink Gaming is in the gaming business. How are they performing there? This single amendment doesn't give us the full picture of their gaming operations, their revenue, or their profitability. However, it does tell us they're involved in the crypto space, which can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it could offer significant upside potential if the value of Ether appreciates. On the other hand, it comes with substantial risk due to the price volatility. Companies that are heavily exposed to cryptocurrencies need to be extra careful with their financial reporting, and any errors, even seemingly minor ones like the quantity of Ether held, can raise questions about internal controls and the overall accuracy of their financial communications. This amendment, while a correction of a specific number, might make investors pause and ask what else might be subject to miscalculation or volatility that we're not seeing. It's a good reminder that in the world of decentralized finance and traditional corporate reporting, precision is paramount. In conclusion, SharpLink Gaming Incorporated is making a technical correction to its public filings regarding its cryptocurrency holdings. While not a dramatic announcement, it underscores the importance of accurate financial reporting, especially when dealing with volatile assets like Ether. The company's core business in gaming remains. However, their foray into crypto introduces both exciting possibilities and significant risks that investors should carefully consider. The company's direction seems to be embracing newer technologies, but this requires robust management and transparent reporting. Alright, that is our breakdown of SharpLink Gaming's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future, especially with its crypto holdings? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description where we discuss these kinds of insights further. Thanks for watching. See you next time.